Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Poop his ass grade.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now? Let's go to that play.
Play your game, Coop.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Second down. It's Jones. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Henry Ruggs. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio.
That's
He's
what
okay.
I'm going to try on him.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And the drive.
In the 3-3-5 where I
He
know
takes
a
this up
corner
to the
match with the
40-yard line
receiver.
before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To the air, Allen. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They'll contain him to just 4.
Touchdown.
2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check. 60 Bobcats.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for... It's caught at the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
Bullshit.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Buccaneers.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Allen's throw is complete, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Allen to throw once more. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And again, it's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Bullshit.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Falcons 21. Buccaneers, nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Allen going to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warlow. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Check 319. Check 45 the mark. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. 45 the mark.
Here's Allen. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Not
Brings up
this
2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Montgomery on the counter, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Coleman. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Complete to number 13.
Odell Beckham. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger. Oh, this is blocked. The Falcons have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things? Having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
they can get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
That should never happen.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On third down, here's Jones.
Man coverage
and
on
that
third
play
and long.
goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Good at that nigga.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Punt that shit off.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Play action. Now it's Allen. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark.
Complete to DJ Chark. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's got room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
To play. 2nd and 10 at the Bucs 32-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Falcons push further out in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes...
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. Saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment. Saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down.
Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle to Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. That's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
He sets
They'll
his
go
son
again
down.
to Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 34 yards there and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive.
Here's the option. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as they're going to have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Oh, hello?
The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third.
Yo, what's up, man? You know, I just can't help but feel like some of this game I'm getting cheesed. A lot of the stuff is my fault, but some of this stuff is just absolutely cheese. I just don't fucking get it, yo.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Huh? What's going on, yo?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down.
I can hear you. What's up?
Down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
The 23-yard line.
Yeah. I mean, I am playing like crap. I am playing like crap, but that is what that is. And I was playing. I just flipped to a new playbook just to, because we played last time. I was like, oh, you know, I like playing with this, you know, this Raiders playbook. I was like, oh, that was pretty fun, you know, but I never actually played with it before now, so. Some of the stuff I have no idea. I have no idea what some of the stuff is.
Really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense.
I don't know, man. I want to see how it play. I mean, the playbook isn't bad. I just messed up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Out of the gun now on third down.
Yo, what's up?
For the end zone. And that is
Oh, God.
touchdown Falcons. Henry Ruggs with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Yeah.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just...
He wasn't. I mean, the only thing that I already know what he does. The only thing that he does, so I messed up by some of these formations. Like, in some of these formations, they just have what's it called? Like, when he has certain people in certain formations, he's just going to have the matchup where he's going to line up with Henry Ruggs over somebody that's not a freaking not a cornerback. I mean, that's you know, and I mean that's really his entire offense, but yeah, I mean, he gonna be that's yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, great. Yeah, I just see that pick. You said what? I just threw a pick.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its face.
That's what I said, man. I was like, man, that's one of them things where I was like, man, I wish you would have just played as this dude, Bates, you know.
Where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down.
You know, I wish you'd have been in this division. I was like, Bates would have found a way to beat this dude somehow. You'd have worn this guy down. I was like, for me, I'm not that kind of person, you know.
First, 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun again.
I ran right by him.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Bit of a surprise. On 3rd and medium, proved to be the right
Yeah, I know.
1st and 10.
He did steal my linebacker guy.
On the counter, here's Jones. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that.
Yeah.
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down, they did that plus 3.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Again, it's Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And now with 1:52 to go.
Man, dude, I'm just like, some of these things are just like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, losing is one thing, but some of this crap, man, was just ridiculous, man.
Go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal.
A 32-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
You know, but you know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that I keep on having to play this dude like, oh my goodness.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10.
All right.
At their own 17-yard line.
No, we play it back to it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late.
No, well, I'm just saying, though, but I don't like playing them like 1 week and then like I get like a week and then I have to play them like the very next week. That's fucking annoying. It's like I don't even let the last game cool off.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done.
Huh?
Look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
What, the last time? Yeah, I was more concentrated. I was more concentrated the last time. So I mean that's.
Action,
I was more concentrated the last time, huh?
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yeah.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, yeah. That's what I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, the last time I was just more concentrated when I was trying to play. This time I was just like, I'll just get this game over with. It's just better to get it over with now and shit.
Now Allen again.
Why am my running back not coming out the backfield, yo?
The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Where's that ball going? Where's the ball going? Where's the ball going? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. He just like, where is he throwing it so far? I like bulleted it right to him. That is so wild, yo.
But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off the pass.
And forget
Just
that
I'll
100-yard
do it, yo.
game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
That is wild, yo.
Just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And a short gain here down to the 22. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped.
Oh, great.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Tacky.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over,
He still didn't catch it. Whatever, yo.
But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defense,
that last one was tacky.
Put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8.
Okay, well, that sucks. I could not hear anything you were saying, Bates, like the whole time.
I don't want parts of your wild nonsense. You got more